within my stream of Fortnite. Um, so yes, I wanted to stream Fallout. I have retrieved a notebook that I had for like locations of like these giant farming locations from the release of the game, and this game released in 2018. So, I wanted to go over like locations and how to gain XP as fast with all the new recent players starting this game. Um, since they made it free on PlayStation for the free monthly game, which is incredible. And if you own this game on disc, I highly recommend you claim the free monthly game of it too, just as a backup. It works perfectly. It's a neat little system I've learned over the years. And today I'm just gonna go over with farming XP tips. Now when I say XP and farming put into one sentence, it also counts as caps because you can get both in one go, so it don't matter. Um, Now like we all know like the basics. Uh, XP farming, yeah, you got your locations, but I'm gonna go over more than just locations with you in this video. And if you take an interest in it, just go ahead and do the method. It's a really neat method. Now, I do want to give a heads up. Now, XP put out, I don't know if it's going to be the same because in the very beginning, the XP put out was different when you fight, like for an example, if I fight a super mutant warlord, it'll give me say it gives me 60 XP, but if I was to fight a super mutant brute, it would give me a different amount of XP. I don't know if it's going to be the same like that. Reason being is that they've done so much to the game, and all that progress over the years between 2018 and now is will be different. It does change a lot of things when they do work to the game, but I will be going over as much as I can in this video. So let's get into it. I want to make sure I'm not overweight first. I'm on my camp. So everything I want to go over first starts here with the camp. Here we go. So first things first. So a little tip to go through is that for farming XP, your most simplest thing you can do is with your perk cards. We're gonna start off with the perks. I'm not gonna open any perks at the moment. You want Butcher's Bounty. I would say you want Green Thumb because in this video we're gonna go over plants and stuff. You want Ammunition Smith. Now, if you have those three perk cards, oh, and you also want Super Duper because Super Duper, the effects of Super Duper it stacks on top of Butcher's Bounty, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Now, if you have legendary cards, you want those cards that I just explained to you along with Ammo Factory. Now, Ammo Factory and Ammo Smith stack on top of each other, so that's a good spot to go with. Now, let's get out of here. No, I don't want to open any other perk cards at the moment. I only have one, so I'll just save it. So, here with XP wise, we're going to start off with ammunition. Now, crafting ammunition, obviously, yes, crafting gives you XP. Sorry about that. So, the set quality, I'm running 45 rounds, so set quality of 1 is 5. Now, with all that material off to my right-hand side, I can craft 7 more. That's 29 XP there. Now, yes, I know it's a small amount, but it does stack up. Super Duper allows you to get 30% more items out of whatever you're crafting. Shit. So as location wise, I'm gonna go to our first location because my camp's literally like right up the hill from it. Um, Now, no, actually I'll go over locations last. So one of another good reasons to do an XP run is you want to hunt animals. So, oh, that's my Brahmin. Now I say hunting animals is a good way of doing this is because there are creatures slash animals out there that do give you food when it's cooked. It does have a satisfying effect to it to help you with XP and stuff. Like, ooh, excuse me. Deathclaw meat. Deathclaw meat allows you to get a chance to level up with XP faster. So that will help you. So here is mole rat chunks. How much do I have of this? I have 4. So one of these are worth 3 XP, and then when they stack up, I got 8 from 3 of them. That is not bad. Again, Super Duper will help you in the process of gaining more. What's the side effects of this? There's no side effects. So like if I eat this, okay, so here. So like I said, glowing meat steaks, melee damage plus 10%. So the mole rat chunks for 30 minutes restores 1 health and 1 second. Oh well. Oops. I guess it only gives you 1 strength plus strength plus 1. So like the food effects are good. That's what you want. Now you could choose, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video. Now some of this will help you get caps as well. Now you can find the caps along the enemies that you kill for the meat, or you could just also cook the meat and sell the meat to the vendors. Another good way of getting caps is your vending machine up there. And having a stateable farm. Now there are things here that you can cook that just involve vegetables. Give me a minute here. Vegetables and fruits that will give you the XP as well. Oh, I guess I can't do anything. All food. Do I need water? Because if so, I can get water. That's not a problem. So here we go. So like mute fruit juice, melon juice, and oops, I dropped my controller. And tato juice or tater juice. So it takes 2 dirty water to make 1 boiled water, which is really stupid in my honest opinion. Now I think. Oh, okay. So there's other stuff here. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, here we go. Corn soup. Stuff like that. So I can only make 1 of these at the moment because of how much boiled water I have. I should really start stacking up on that. I won't lie. I'm gonna go with 1 of these. Corn soup. So that corn soup alone just gave me 4 XP. Again, all XP stacks up, so you're not doing anything wrong. There again, there is uh, there is a there is side effects from food that make your XP do go up. So vegetable starch, I have no idea what this does. What the fuck does vegetable starch do?
Subroutine. Failed to launch. Likely cause. Total collapse of society.
Oh, vegetable starch makes adhesive. I didn't even know that. What? I wasn't even aware of that. I didn't even know I had the ability to make adhesive right here in the farm. Okay, so that's all the stuff. Now, like moderate, like making, crafting wise, like I said with the ammo, works with armor, your, what's this, chemistry workbench, your weapons workbench. It also works with your brewing station and your fermentary, whatever that is. What else? Okay, so next we're gonna go over the hunting locations. So I normally hunt for animals between Overseer's Camp and Flatwoods. Now when I say between Overseer's Camp and Flatwoods, the reason I do that is because you can get up to 3 to 4 mole rats, 4 of the mangler dogs, 3 stag rags, 2 chickens, and 4 squirrels, and 2 possums. Now, all of that not only gives you the meat when you cook it, you get the XP from it, but you're getting the XP from killing those creatures as well. Now, that's where the Butcher's Bounty comes in. When you go and hunt for those animals, the Butcher's Bounty at first gives you about 40% chance of finding extra meats from animal corpses. Now I got mine at level 3, so it goes up by 2 every time. So mine is at 80% chance. Now with the Butcher's Bounty, when you find that extra meat and you go and cook it, like I said, Super Duper gives you the chance when crafting anything. There's a 30%. Mine's a 30% chance of you'll get double results. So it gives you double the results of what you craft. And at first, Super Duper gives you a 10% chance at level 1. What else? So let's go see if there's anything over there now, because I do have to get some leveling up in. So I normally just go ahead and come down here. I start from here. Now, I'm saying there's a chance you can get all those animals there. There's not always going to be a chance that you get all of them. You just got to take your time, look around. Now, the way I look around is I use my VAT system, because your VAT system will automatically target the closest enemy that you can get to. So the 4 mangler dogs, those 3 mole rats, and the 2 possums are automatically constantly going to be there. Those ragstags, chickens, beavers, and squirrels, there's a chance. Now, when you come to the Overseer's Camp, yes, there's a thing that you could cook at, but as you come down this way, I know it's a long run, so I just like stare off into the distance, use my VAT system, and if they lock on anything, they'll lock on to anything. Now, the fastest way to rack up the XP is your damage output. So again, back to my perk cards. I run a stealth output basically, that rely on stealth and my stats. So I have Action Boy, Psychopath, better criticals and critical savvy for um my VATs, and then for my entire stealth build, I'm running Covert Op, which I use long range weapons that are not automatic to save myself bullets, even though I'm constantly getting bullets everywhere I go. So at star 1, your range attacks will do an additional 15% sneak attack damage. Now, I have mine at level 3, so I have the 50% sneak attack damage times 1, so that's 2.50 output. And like I said, it also depends on your weapons output as well. So my gun does, I have the fixer, does a output of 108, but my fixer's a legendary, so with it being night, damage increases with the night, so always pay attention to if you're using a legendary as a constant way of doing things, always pay attention to that. So on a normal basis, my gun damage output is an 84. Right now it's at 801 with it being nighttime. So always be aware of that. So there we go. That's the Mr. Handy, but that's just a robot. With my sneak attack, now it's always best, there's a higher chance that you'll get that sneak attack damage from your perk card when you're aiming down your sights and not using your VATs. Now, yes, you can still get it from your VATs, but you'll get it more often when you're aiming down sights. So, okay, so like I said, just use your VATs, wander around. There's a Ragstag Dove right there. I want to get up and close as much as possible because that's what my build's made for. There's 2 so far. I'm not gonna... I think that's another player. That's another player. I'm just gonna let him have it. So when you know that Butcher's Bounty kicks in, that sign will pop up right there. Ooh, an iron deposit. There's a wild. Here's the Weiler Magner. You always find there's it should be 4 to 3. They're gone now. I guess that other player did get to him before I did. I'm not for sure. Just wander along. Yeah, the player did get to him, but he didn't really take everything, so that's good. So like I said, it's all between the Overseer's camp and down here you will find Mole Rat. So that's what, 3. And then back there should be a possum. Now, that Butcher's Bounty won't always kick in. You always do want to make sure you collect wood along the way. Where is it at? See, look, right there. So make sure you always pick up wood. Wood does not last forever, I will tell you that. Especially if you're constantly doing this for racking up XP. Now, yes, I know this game's supposed to be like adventurous and an action kind of thing, but you can just sit around and do nothing but rack up XP like that. So when you come down through Flatwoods, because this is always going to be the first place you got to stop to on your way out of the vault and all that other stuff, you can, not that dog. Put my gun away. You can come down here. There will be a thing that you can find to cook. And as you see, there will be another possum location. Just want to make sure that's dead. You can cook the meat. There will be a thing over here somewhere where you can learn a recipe. That's not it. There's a recipe nearby that you could always learn. So as always, go in. I always hit L3, that way I know what I'm available to cook, but I'm not gonna cook anything just yet because there's stacks of wood here. Grab those. Grab some wood before doing all this work. So, food. So, again, everything stacks up. So I have two of these. Awesome possum bacon. One of them gives you 1 XP. Again, that, yeah, it's on the lower scale, but it stacks up. So, grilled rag stack, one of them, gives you 5 XP. All three of them will give me 14 XP. Again, the mole rat chunks, I have 5 of those. All those together give me 12 XP. Mutt chops, 4 XP. If I had to, so that would have been 8 XP. Yeah, it's small XP, but it's a more of a concept of let it build up, like run it a few times, because even though that you come down here for the animal stuff, some of the locations that I'm going to be showing you here will have the some hold on, sorry. Will have some animals that will attack you for that faction. Give me a minute. I have to take this phone call. I do apologize. This normally doesn't happen. Um, it'll be a quick. It'll be a quick minute. I am back. I apologize. Turns out it's a good thing I took that phone call. Anyway, so some of the factions I will be showing you, mainly super mutants, I won't lie, will have animals there with them, and if you've ever fought super mutant factions in a large group, you would wonder why. So one of the locations we're gonna go and head off to are West Tech Research Center. Now that is a location that has been everyone's favorite place to farm for XP and legendaries. Legendaries are a source that I'll save for another day. So you got Vault 76 for you newcomers, and then diagonally right side is my camp. So if you come down here to my camp, and then go right, so West Tech. Okay, so White Springs Resort, then go directly right. Is where you want to go to. You can farm there constantly for XP. Now, there's probably maybe like a 10-15 minute wait cooldown for the respawn of all the enemies, or you can server hop. Now, me personally, it doesn't matter. I server hop. I do both. So I got that going. So when you first get to West Tech, if you've been here before and you want to like um you want to run this, you can run it however you want it, but like when you first like travel here, like fast travel, you want to fast travel to West Tech Research Center and not US 13C, because if so, you're just going to be completely sidetracked on if you watch this and then want to run it the same way. So you'll spawn here out on the street. I'm going to run it like a whole process of being stealthy. So first there's always going to be a guy on the fence. Then there's that guy. So here's the Overlord. That's 155. Here's a Suicider. That's 190. So yes, that's still a thing. Even though he blew himself up, I still got the XP for getting my bullet hits on him. So, like I was saying earlier, you could find the caps on the guys. So, that's why I didn't include everything. This is mainly for XP. I will go over in a slightly other video for all that process. I'm only getting this stuff off these guys because I do make money off of ammunition. So here's an Overlord. That's 150. Here's a Warlord. That's 190. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier when some factions have animals. Here is a mutant hound. Just 2 mutant hounds. That will help you with the whole hunting animals process. And you can just come through here as much as you want and get the XP. Now I'm not worried about the Butcher's Bounty. Now I don't know if you have to go to each animal individually to get the Butcher's Bounty to activate. But I would do that just in case. So I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna do that. The whole square process thing. I'm not worried about it. Now, even though there are super mutants outside that you can farm the XP for, you can go inside. You can go inside and farm the super mutants there. Now, I will let you know, there's some type of guy back here, but there's always a shopping cart with a gun in here. There's 2 people back here. That's a shocker. This thing. So that's one location. Now I'm not gonna go in here and do the whole process on the inside. You can enter inside, and this place is full of super mutants you can farm for. So go ahead and do that. Another location is I want to get all the big locations out first. Another location for your farming XP is Charles Capitol Building. So Charles Capitol Building is, I think, within the same district on the map. Give me a minute here. Where am I at? So I'm here. Oh, it's right here. So again, if you've been to the White Spring, West Tech is right side now. Charles Capitol Building is the left side. So I would spawn in directly on Charleston Capitol Building instead of Somerville's Dam, just to be on the safe side, so you know where you're at. Now, don't worry what happens and appears right there when you fast travel on how many caps it is, because the caps defy on how distant you are from the location. So that has nothing to do with anything. Um, I have like a list of 10 places you can go to get shit done. I want to get the main three out of the way first, though. Well, technically, there's. Ooh, excuse me. There's four main places. So when you come down here, you want to be careful of your surroundings. So we're not hunting super mutants, we're hunting Scorched. Now they're Scorched outside, but on the inside of this building there's going to be ghouls. Ghouls everywhere. I gotta find the entrance to this place. So when you come in here, you want to find this bell. So, like I said, you can come out here in this giant, vast open area, and you can find Scorched, which I believe are on top of the building. Oh, there it is. Right there. 82 XP. That's okay with me. And you can find them up here. I don't know where that gunfire is coming from, and it's bothering me. Now, the Scorch don't have. The Scorch is a faction that don't have animals per se, because they're like a savage kind of faction. There's a Scorched out there. They're all over the place. So let's find the entrance. I don't think this is the entrance. No, that leads to that building. So this is the entrance. Oh fuck. So yes, they will randomly spawn. With it being day, my gun's back to 84 damage output. Still good, decent output. I will enter this building to show you what the inside looks like so you know what to expect and how to run it. Now always make sure the enemies aren't carrying ammunition because that will help you. Even for the ammunition that you use. Anyway. You do have a chance to find at least up to 3 legendaries here, by the way. So legendaries are good. I'll go over that in a whole nother thing. So when you enter, everything that you need to go to is going to be on your right side. Don't even worry about anything that's over here. This is not important. That's not even open. Why did I do that? So you got this vast open space down here. What the hell is that? Now, what's that? Oh, that's a feral ghoul. So someone might have already been here. So what you should expect are ghouls to be lurking around this location. And ghouls are the best source of getting RadAway and caps and stuff. I do highly recommend you be very careful about ghouls because charred ghouls will be the most dangerous ones. There are 3 floors to this location. Always take a look out for that. Check all 3 floors if you can. Again, I would highly recommend you when you do run these, your gun or weapon has a high damage output because it helps you get through everything a little bit quicker. And oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, see? It helps you get through things quicker and move on to the next location. The faster you move on, the better chances you'll get a high amount of XP racked in for that day. So here is this. That's 90. Look, I'm already been to 2 locations, and I've only cooked a little bit of food. I'm already high. I'm already getting to that high level of getting my whole entire level getting up there. I will at least get 1 level to 2 levels throughout all this. Let's go up here. I don't think I've been up here yet, have I? Oh, see, there's another one. 97 output on XP. Sometimes your VATS will help you get that faster too. Dude, your skin is like purple. This is the first time I've seen that. What the hell? That's dope. I do play Fallout board games, so you know what? That actually gives me some inspiration. And I do want to do some more figures as well. Sorry, I'm going rambling on. I paint. I paint like miniatures for D&D and Warhammer. So anyway, this is one location. The next location I would at least want... I want to get all the major locations on here first. How close is that stumbling around? That's what scares me. What the hell? Oh. Might as well collect some of this junk. Alright. So the next one is Robco Research Center, which is again. So I'm actually not gonna go there. I'm just gonna let you know. If you go over to West Tech and then go further right, to this little green building right here, that's where you want to go. It's exactly the same thing like West Tech, except with robots instead of super mutants. So that's just a robot thing instead of super mutants. They're both the same except with robots. Um, Next thing I want to go over XP wise is events. So good events you want to do. Right now we have Radiation Rumble. That is a great source of. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I am like really gassy. A great source of XP. Reason being is because a lot of people, even though that you're new to the game, I highly recommend you do this one when you ever get a chance because it will help you get the treasury notes that you need later on in the game. And it's a group effort thing. It's not where like you can only do it solo. I mean, you could try and do it solo, but you could also do it with other people. There's 6 people here. I also I highly advise you to do this with a total of like 4 to 5 people at a time.
You're bold to wander into a place like this. You interested in some? Great. Let's get started then. Okay, everyone. Today we're going to be recovering ore to decon. I need some of you in those tunnels.
I will run this event to show how it goes. So I mean.
Don't expect a reward if my people go down. Their survival is a priority. And don't forget it. The ghouls don't like us messing around down there, so gather as much as possible before they overwhelm us. Let's go.
Oof. Ooh. Now you can, okay, so see that? It says to go down there and like collect ore. Now I'm just getting in, I'm not taking the event very seriously. I'm just shooting to get the XP. The ghouls will huddle up. Now these are all majorly, like, irradiated ghouls. Oh shit, I'm in danger. Now, I would go by and just collect everything. Don't even bother going through individually of all the stuff. It's a constant wave. They don't stop. That guy looks like Indiana Jones with a machete. I salute him. Let's see if I have another weapon in here. See, I've already hit 1 level up. Fix this. Again, you see, look, there's one legendary. Now this one you can get at least 6 from it. 6 legendaries from one go. Really good way to get your legendary build-ups. And technically, when you build up your legendaries, oh, there's 2 more. You don't have to keep your legendaries. You can either sell them for strip. Again, we'll go over that another day. Oh, there's another one. That's 4. So here comes the final wave. Oh no. Just constantly give it a check. So far I got 4 legendaries out of this run. 1 run, my bad. My nose is starting to get clogged. I'm overweight. There's another one. That makes 5. We're not doing so good. Again, I'm not worried about the XP kind of thing. I'm just more worried about, or not, my bad. I'm not worried about like the treasure note kind of thing. I'm more worried about the XP. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about legendaries, but I'm just letting you guys know this is how you could also rack up your legendaries. Now, some of these events that I do want to say to do, highly recommend you to know the nuclear keycard stuff, because it will require you to launch a nuke in their location in order to do all of this. Help, I'm in danger. Oh no. Now, don't worry about being overweight in the middle of the event, so don't stop and drop stuff in the middle of the event. Because you will get attacked. There is a legendary somewhere. That was scary. Oh, hey, look at that. I got 7 out of that. So basically this event you just run into your time runs out. Anyway, so don't worry about dropping stuff in the middle of the event because you will get attacked. There is a workman, there is a type of work crafting bench up there at the very beginning. Now, this is also an event where you can get animal meat. I will go over that here after this event's over. Sorry, I have to get 10 of those to die. So basically when you die you respawn up here and there's this. So just go over, scrap everything that you don't want to lighten up the weight. Now as long as you get a hit in on the enemy, you don't have to worry about claiming anything because as long as you get the hit in, it gives you what you need. So the event was cleared. I guess we did it? Oh, it was completed. Okay, we didn't fail it. So, those do help. Those will give you what you need. So we're almost going on about an hour on the stream. So I'm just going to talk instead of show. Because again, the events that I want to say that will help you get the XP will help you do what you need to get. So another event, other events that will help you get the XP are basically any of them. But the ones I highly recommend you do are the new ones, Most Wanted, Spin the Wheel, Tunnel of Love, and Seismic Activity for the Nuka-Cola World on Tour. Those are the first four. Again, another one is Radiation Rumble, which I believe you could just walk in and start yourself. There are some that are like that. And then another good one is down here called this Scorched Earth. Now, Scorched Earth is one of those ones that require you to launch a nuke with directly in this spot. Well, not that spot, technically. It's more of like over here in this spot. This spot right here. And when you go down here, launch the nuke. Now, this in particular event will help you so much better than anything else because it has a combination of everything that I've talked about. So, this event will spawn creatures / animals, all different types of enemies, and this event has an opportunity to help you to get anywhere between 5 to 7 legendaries. And basically everything, and you can get plans as well. Now, that helps out so much for your XP. Okay. Another good location for hunting animal-wise. I want to throw this out there now because I totally forgot about it until then. Now, this one location, Deathclaw meat. Anywhere that spawns a Deathclaw, basically. All that helps, and I hope it will help you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Go leave a like and subscribe if you can. That's my 2 output videos for the day. Thank you for watching this now or later in the future, and goodbye.